guys, this is Tao and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really exciting review for you and it's on the IT Cosmetics New Year Your Most Beautiful Skin set. I got this as a today's special value off of QVC and I got it about a week ago and I've been using it consistently to test out the product. Later on in the video I will show you kind of like an application slash first impression of when I first tried on the product, but I've used it for a week now and I've formed my opinion about this, so I just kind of wanted to show you what I think about it and what. First off, let's talk about what you get with it. So in this set, and I used everything, but I put it back in the packaging so it still looks pretty. So in this set you have 5 world launches, which means that there are 5 brand new products and you get to try them in the set. So you get the Your Skin But Better CC Plus color correcting full coverage cream, and it has SPF 50 plus, and I think it's the same as the regular CC cream, but this you just have like a kind of a new dispense system. So you push on this little button and the cream comes out. You'll see how it works later on in the video. And then you have the CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder. One thing I like to note is how sleek all the packaging looks. It's almost like reflective holographic look. It's pretty cool. And this is the Airbrush Reflecting Powder. It says sheer to full coverage optical blurring finishing veil. So this is more of like a finishing powder. It says it's full coverage. In my opinion, medium at best if you really layer it on, but it's more of a setting powder. And then one thing I was really excited about was the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Eye Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream plus Anti-Aging Hydrating Serum plus SPF 50 plus. IT Cosmetics needs to come up with better names for these products. These are just way too much. But this is the CC Plus Eye and it comes with in a packaging. It has one of those like cold spoon technology, so it's metal, you put it on your eye and it's like super cold and refreshing, and it's supposed to depuff and color correct and conceal and all that. So, and the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Blurred Lines Smooth Fill Lipstick, and that's what I have on my lips right now. And this is just a lipstick that's kind of like a rosy, like more of a neutral rosy color. It's not too pink, it's not too brown, it's just a perfect shade that's great for everyday wear. It's kind of like Your Lips But Better. I know, cliche term, but that's what it is. And so it comes with that. And lastly, it comes with this brush. It's a CC Plus Angled Buffing Foundation brush. And so it's kind of like dual fiber and it's angled. I don't know what makes it CC Plus because I feel like you can use this pretty much for anything, and like how it's angled, it's really really soft. IT Cosmetics has really great brushes. They are really pricey on their own, but when you get in a set like that, I think I paid, it was today's special value, so I think I paid like 60 something plus shipping, which QVC has ridiculous shipping rates. But so overall I got this set for around like $70, which for IT Cosmetics for 5 items, that's a really great price. Let me go ahead and cue you to how I apply everything. Okay, so I'm excited to try this out, and I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. And my shade is in light. Also comes with a little sponge, but it also came with the angled buffing brush. So I think I'm going to use the angled buffing brush. So I'm going to peel this off, a little protective layer, and it says to press this. So this, it came out. So a little bit goes a really long way. That's about 1 press, and then I'm taking the angled buffing brush and just eye this on. It smells really good. It smells like lemons. Are you seeing the coverage here? The light is actually quite dark. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I don't think that's covered much. Got another press, and then I'm going to work on this side of my face. I don't know if it's the brush. The brush feels really good. I'm just not seeing the full coverage they promised. That was the third press. So you can see that there's a glow, there's a luminosity to my skin, but you can still see some of like redness, and I guess like I have a little dot right there. And I mean, overall, I think what it did was it smoothed out my skin really well. Like the skin texture looks amazing. It's just not a full coverage foundation. You know what I mean? But I think I like the way my skin looks. So now let's move on to the CC Plus Eye Cream. Oh, cool. It comes in a little like metal tip like that. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like it's a full tube, right? But then as I squeeze it, it's almost like nothing's coming out, nothing's coming out. And then once I squeeze it all the way, like almost half, that's when the product starts to come out. I feel kind of cheated. Okay, so this is definitely, it definitely feels good going on because I think the metal tip, but the color is quite dark. I think the cool metal tip helps with deep puffing, so I applied that, and then I'm using my finger to blend it in. It helped a little bit. It's definitely really hydrating. It feels really good. But I don't know if you guys can tell a difference. I mean, it's slightly, but it's not much. It feels so good though. Okay, I mean, I can definitely see a difference. Maybe it's just not as much as I'm used to, just because, I mean, but it's one product versus usually I use like two. But yeah, I really like the way my skin looks. It's like luminous, and I mean, my dark circles aren't really 100% covered up, but it's definitely better. It's improved. So now I'm going to use the CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder, and that's what the powder looks like. For a light shade, it's really dark. And in the pamphlet, it says that you can use the same angle buffing brush for everything, but I don't know about you, but I don't feel comfortable doing that, so I'm just gonna use like a regular powder brush. What I noticed with this as opposed to their regular Celebration foundation is that this is more lightly pressed. I usually with the Celebration foundation, you put the brush in and then the powder is really loose and you can see the flyaway. This is definitely a lot tightly pressed. And then I'm just going to apply it over my skin to set all the cream and liquid product. And it also comes with a sponge, but I'm not going to use that. So this is with powder. This is with no powder. You can see this is definitely a lot dewier. This is more of a satin finish. Is that glitter I see? The color is definitely a really good match for me. The light shade. The concealer could be lighter, but no big deal. Okay, so that's with the powder on. I feel like there is shimmer on my face, like really light, subdued shimmer, but there is shimmer on my face. I think it's from the eye cream, because I can see it around my eye a little bit more. It concerns me. I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup and come back. Okay, so I'm back with the rest of my makeup. I just did like a really easy, quick, simple look. I'm going to work anyway, so no need to get fancy. And I'm going to put on the lipstick. That's the CC, the Blurred Lines Smooth Fill Lipstick. The shade that comes in is In Love, which is a rosy, like your lips but better nude, you know? So it's not like a straight up rose color. It does have a hint of that brown tinge to it, but it's going to be like one of those shades that look good on everybody. I'm gonna see how moisturizing it is. Definitely moisturizing, but the color is sheer. That's the shade. Now, I don't see if you can tell, but I don't know if the lines are blurred though. It definitely feels very moisturizing, but I can already tell that this color is not gonna last for long, but we'll see. It looks really pretty though. It's really pretty. That was like, I thought it's gonna be one of the shades that look good on everyone, but I didn't expect it to be this pretty. Okay, so now let's talk about what I think of them. So first up, we have the CC Plus Cream. This is the same product as their regular CC Plus Your Skin But Better cream, but just in a different dispensing system. Personally, I like the pump tube a lot better just because, first of all, you're getting more product. This one you're getting 0.47 fluid ounces. This one you are getting 1.08 fluid ounces. And they're both made in Korea. They have pretty much the same claim. The only difference is the packaging. Personally, I feel like one pump with this gives me more product than the one pump from this packaging. So, you know, it's more convenient for me to just go like pump and then apply versus this one I have to go back and forth. So that's one. And the packaging on this is just a little bulkier versus this one, you know, you put it in your travel bag, it's long, it's skinny, and you know, this, I mean, it's nice that you have a mirror, but it's still kind of bulky in my opinion. So if I had to pick, I would go with the CC Plus regular packaging. They perform the same, it's just, I wouldn't say a full coverage by any means. It's more like a medium coverage in my opinion, but they're very moisturizing. It's better for people with dry or like normal skin. If you're combo, you might want to blot. If you have oily skin, you definitely need to blot throughout the day because this is very moisturizing. Talk about the CCI. This definitely has shimmers. When I first tried it out, I was like, wait a minute, why is it kind of shimmery under my eye? Like, I couldn't figure out where the shimmer was coming from because I don't see any in the CC cream, I don't see any in the powder. And after I swatched everything like on my skin, the shimmer is coming from this one, which I'm 27 and I don't have that many lines around my eyes. I mean, when I smile, I have those like smile lines, but it's not bad. But when you have shimmer in areas of like your eye, if done right, it will be illuminating. It will blur lines. If done wrong, it will emphasize those lines a lot more. In my opinion, this emphasized my lines. That's a bummer, but the texture of this product is amazing. It's like it feels like a serum. It's really liquidy. It goes on. It's not full coverage again by any means, but it does even out your skin tone. The cooling sensation from the cold spoon is amazing. It feels so great going on. I think I could hang with the shimmer for now, but not for long. I wouldn't purchase this for full price though. I mean, I'm glad I got it in a kit so I could try it out, but I wouldn't pay full price for this. We have the powder, the CC Plus Airbrush powder, and I really like this powder. It wasn't as, like, I have dry to normal skin, so it wasn't that big of an issue for me, but if you have oily skin, combo to oily skin, I don't think this will be enough oil controlling for you. It does mattify my face, it does make everything look airbrushed, and it does blur the lines and, you know, blur out my pores a little, but at the end of the day, it's not, like, my skin still got a little oily, and I don't have oily skin, so, but I'm not one of those people that touch up throughout the day though. So I put this on at around like 6-ish in the morning. You know, I don't take off my makeup until like 8 or 9, and by the end of the day my skin definitely looked like it could use the touch up. So if you have dry skin, I think this would be great. If you have a lot of lines on your skin, I think this will work really well. But if you are looking for that oil controlling property, I don't think this will help as much. Speaking of the powder, here's the brush. In the little pamphlet, it says that you can use this for the CC cream and the powder. I don't feel right dipping this in a liquid product and then dipping it in a powder product because I don't like to like cross-contaminate. Because like I feel like when you use a kind of a wet brush on top of a powder, you could create that crusty top, and I don't like that. I use this more for just a CC cream, and it works really well. Again, I'm glad I got it in a kit, and I wouldn't pay full price for this, but it's a great brush. But I'm cheap. Just saying. And lastly, and I think the standout product for me was the lipstick. It feels so good on. And one of the claims for this lipstick is that it feels like a treatment, which it absolutely does. It feels amazing on your lips. It gives a sheer wash of color that just makes the best out of your lips, your lip color. So when people look at you, they're not looking at, oh wow, that's a great shade of lipstick. They just notice how great your lips look. And I think it's really important nowadays. Yes, there is a time and a place for the bright, you know, purple, black, whatever, vampy lip. But for every day, your lips but better kind of color really well. And I just love this. This is definitely the standout product for me from this kit. In terms of a set, I really like this because it's a really great cost-effective way for me to try out on the products without, you know, that financial commitment. And if I were to go back and say, okay, which product would I repurchase? I do the C Plus Berline lipstick, and I do the CC cream, but in the tube form. And that's what I pay retail for. And all the other stuff, you know, I probably just like get them in a set or something. So they're good, but they're not like earth-shattering, retail price worthy, in my humble opinion. I'm sure there are people who disagree with me on that, but you know, everyone's different. So that's what I feel about this set. But anyway, have you tried this set or any products listed in here? Let me know down below what your thoughts are on them, and you know, if you've tried any other products from IT Cosmetics that you would like to recommend, please let me know. I also have a few other things from IT Cosmetics, so if you would like to see kind of like an IT Cosmetics brand overview, hear me talk about like what I think of each product, definitely let me know if it's a yay or nay. Okay? Well, anyway, thank you so much for stopping by and spending the time with me today. And let me know if you have any video requests. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's IamGrape1119. And until next time, stay safe. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.